Hello and welcome to the Business Profile Program. My name is Art Cardos, and I've been hosting this program for over 20 years. I meet a lot of interesting businesses, a lot of interesting people. And the one thing I've learned over and over again is that if I have a choice, I want to do business locally. So we encourage you now, stay with us on this program and meet some local businesses that are operating right here in our local community. On this segment, we're joined by Alex from Hear Clear Hearing Center. And Alex, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Let's talk about hearing, because today everybody talks about it one way or the other. As you get older, some people think, gee, I'm not hearing as well as I used to. But first of all, where is Hear Clear Hearing Center? Because you help a lot of people throughout the whole Lehigh Valley.
Yes, I have a few locations. I have one here in Bethlehem on Bath Pike. I have one in Wind Gap on South Broadway. I also work at Dr. Seckman's office in Easton and Slate Bell Rehab Center in Bangor.
One of the unique things that you do, which I find amazing, is you actually go to people who can't come to you.
Yes, I make house calls and they're free. So anybody that has hearing aids with me gets free house calls. They also get the free batteries for life.
Now say that one again, because that's a big one. You get free batteries for life.
Yes, the batteries are free for life. I give you batteries, I mail them to you, I drop them off at your house if you need it. You also get free exams for life. You get free checkups and cleanings with the purchase of the hearing aids.
So how does a person begin? At what age does a person begin to think about, does my hearing need assistance? Maybe that's the way to approach it.
That's a good question. See, people think that hearing loss is for old people. It isn't. There are more people at working age with hearing loss than there are seniors with hearing loss. Okay? But one thing that you should know is you don't lose the ability to hear. That means if you lose the ability to hear, you're deaf. I can't help you. You lose the ability to understand. So your TV's a little bit louder. You misunderstand words people say. If your husband or wife are talking from behind and you don't understand what they say, or you miss a word here and there, those are all signs of hearing loss. If you're saying, what, more often than not, that is a sign of hearing loss. So you should get tested and taken care of.
So how does a person get tested? What's the right way to get tested? I know if you go to someone, you have equipment you take with them, or if they come in here, you have equipment for that?
Yes. So you have to go to somebody you trust, okay? And if you need me to come to your house and you can't make it here, I do go to you. I do have equipment, traveling equipment. It's an audiometer, so I do all the exams with the audiometer. Or you can come here or any other office I'm at, and I have a separate room for the exams.
Okay, so when we're talking about hearing aids, another big question is, I don't know if I can afford one of those. I know the price ranges are wide, and maybe you could put people at ease about that a little bit.
Definitely. Hearing aids, there's a lot of price gouging out there, right? With me, I don't do any of that. And the way they go is depending on your lifestyle and your age and your hearing loss and the technology I got to put behind the hearing aids, right? So hearing aids can cost a few $100s up to thousands upon thousands, right? The majority of the seniors don't need those thousands. Anywhere between $2,000 and $4,000, that's the average senior for the pair. They shouldn't be paying more than that. So that's how the hearing aids, more or less, with the price. But you can also finance it. I finance it, depending on the person, up to 16, 18 months with no interest. I also have a program with patients that have no credit or bad credit or not very good credit or bankruptcies, where I work with them and they pay a monthly fee, and that's it, and they get the hearing aids right away.
I'll tell you, it sounds like you have every base covered. And you've answered most of the questions. I know there's a lot of different companies that make hearing aids. You want to name a few?
Oh yeah, there are hundreds out there.
Hundreds. A few that you like?
Oh yeah, I only use the main, I like to say the Mount Rushmore of hearing aids, which is Oticon, Resound, Signia, which used to be Siemens, and Starkey. I'll use Beltone here and there, Phonak here and there. Those are very good too. But my main ones are Oticon and Resound. Resound number one because they're light years ahead of everybody in technology. And Oticon, they have the best hearing aid for background noise, the open. And because that's the majority of the patient's difficulty with hearing is background noise, because the background noise covers, because you can hear normal, right? You don't lose the ability to hear, so the understanding is down here. If it's normal, it's very difficult. They're like this, so the open helps out a lot. It's one of the best as far as background noise. But Resound, Oticon, they're my two favorites. If I had to wear hearing aids, those would be the two.
So, you know, what I've learned from you now, correct me if I'm wrong, is that people don't go deaf, they just don't understand, or they can't really hear it. It seems more distant or something.
Exactly. You can go deaf, okay? Because what happens is we hear with the brain, not the ears. So if the brain's not getting the signal or stimulation, it forgets to hear, then eventually you lose your hearing. Hearing loss, once it starts, it won't stop. It's progressive. So the hearing aids will help you with all that stuff. Plus, hearing loss is linked to dementia and depression and heart disease because of stress. So there's a lot of things that go with hearing loss.
So, in a final word, you know, what do you want to leave people thinking about? I mean, you're the kind of guy that you want to help people, and there's no reason for people not to hear, especially today with all the technology. Wrap it up for us. What do we want to leave people thinking about?
Well, number one, don't worry about price or the look. It's going to make me look old or anything like that. Focus on getting tested. The earlier you get tested, the cheaper it'll be. And like I say, if you can't come here, give me a call and I'll go to you.
I love what you've done with the place.
You never know when a thief can strike, but you can always be ready with Altronic Security full system monitoring to secure all your valuable assets and your family. Always feel secure with your app-driven system so you can check on your pets and change your thermostat right from your smartphone or tablet.
Oh, the kids look so grown up.
Mommy, there's someone at the window.
Altronic Security Systems. Stop unwanted guests.
On this segment, we're joined by Dr. Stephen Mortazavi, and we are here at the Valley Wellness Center. This has been a dream of yours, and now it's here, and I know you're excited to share it with the community, but we want you to tell us about it. But let's start out. Tell us a little bit about where it's located, because it's really easy to get to.
Right. Our facility is located approximately 1 mile north of the Lehigh Valley Airport, just off Airport Road on Innovation Way.
And when you come in here, it really does impact you. Just describe it a little bit, because it is a vision. It's beautiful. The whole structure, the design is unbelievable.
Well, thank you, Art. Basically, the vision that I had several years ago was that the region was missing an upscale health, fitness, and wellness complex. We had plenty of gyms, plenty of box gyms, plenty of boutique gyms, but we didn't have truly a multifaceted organization that had everything under one roof. And so my vision was to bring a facility to the area that had everything under one roof.
So let's talk about what everything is, because when you come in here, it does hit you. First thing I saw was you can climb. For climbers, there's an incredible climbing wall.
When you first enter the facility, you're greeted by a 35-foot tall rock climbing wall, which we call our climbing cove, which is partially rock realistic and partially high performance. So we're one of the few facilities in the area that has a rock climbing wall. And as you enter further into the facility, you see the salon and spa on your right-hand side. So we have a full-service, upscale salon and spa, which includes medical spa services and just about every other type of spa service you could want. That is open to the public. Then we also have a fitness area on the other side of the lobby, which is the business end of the facility, which we're standing in right now, which is a 2-story fitness area with the elevated walking track upstairs where we're standing, mostly some cardio equipment upstairs. And the first floor has all of the same cardio equipment on the second floor, as well as strength training equipment. In this part of the facility, we also have 3 studios. Behind me, behind the purple wall with the logo, is the Pilates studio, where we offer mind-body classes like yoga and Pilates. And then downstairs we have 2 studios, one for spin and one for just different types of activities.
Amazing. And that doesn't end right there, because as you explore this facility,
you find that there are things like a basketball court or more.
Correct. We have a full-service gymnasium basketball court, which also has 2 volleyball courts. So we offer volleyball play certain days of the week and open basketball court certain days of the week. We also have multi-purpose rooms, such as what we call our turf room, which is we have birthday parties, we host martial arts, different types of boxing classes, different types of events for outside that people can come in and rent out the rooms for events. We have another multi-purpose room, which we have aerial yoga. So again, one of few facilities to offer anti-gravity or aerial yoga, as well as TRX suspension training. And we also have a golf lab. I don't know if there's any other facilities in the area that have a golf lab with a virtual golf simulator, very, very realistic, high-end golf simulator, where people can practice their golf game and play golf in 18 holes, as well as an outside putting green as well.
Pretty amazing. And now, I know you quickly went over it, but that was the spin room? Is that what it is? We witnessed that?
Right, we have a spin studio with 30 bikes that are all high technology. This is a very new club. We're open about a year, and so we have, everything is very high tech. All the equipment, everything is app compatible, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth enabled. So the members who are in the spin studio will be seeing their leaderboard. They'll see their bike on the screens. They'll see all the other athletes. They'll see how much wattage, all their metrics will be displayed on the screen for them. So it's similar to like an upscale spin studio that you see in a New York City or a bigger metropolitan area.
Just amazing.
I mean, I wanted to create one-stop shopping. I wanted to create a destination facility, really more than a gym, but a way of life. I wanted to create where people could come in and feel pampered. They could work out, then they could get their hair done, their nails done, they could get a massage, a facial, waxing, Botox, dermal fillers, the full service of salon and spa services. Of course, members will get discounts on those services compared to non-members, but it is open to the public, and I wanted to create that type of facility. And other part of the family members, for example, the gentleman could be hitting some golf balls or rolling putts and practicing their golf while the ladies are enjoying some of the salon services. Not to mention the large outdoor pool recreation deck that we have, which is very family friendly. So we have a water slide, hot tubs, eucalyptus steam rooms, saunas. It's really quite a large facility, and try to get everything under one roof.
Let's get to the good part. How can people enjoy it? They need to become a member? How does that work?
Well, right, we offer guest passes, so if you know a member, you can be sponsored by a member and come in, but we are open to the public for people to come in and simply get a guest pass. We offer several different guest pass options, and the money that anybody would spend towards those guest pass options would be applied towards their membership initiation fees or dues should they decide to join. And so we do offer a free trial period where people can join, try the club out, and if they're satisfied, great. If they're not, there's no commitments. They can cancel their membership during that time period. So it is a membership-driven facility. We offer 6 months and 1 year terms at this point, and also month-to-month terms if people complete those terms. What I'm suggesting is give it a try, and if you're looking for a simple box gym or a low-end gym to simply just lift something up and put something down, there are plenty of those gyms. But if you're looking for an upscale health, fitness, wellness, recreation, destination, facility, and complex, we truly are the only facility of this in the area. There's nothing comparable to this. There really is. There's nothing to even compare to. So you just have to get in, give it a try, and check us out. And I think you'll be pleased with what you see.
On this segment, we're at Mountain Mattress, and I'm now joined by Nick Petrock. And Nick, thanks for taking a minute to be with us. Mountain Mattress, we've done several shows from here. It is the place to come if you need a mattress. But let's start out, for anybody listening, where exactly is Mountain Mattress located?
Mountain Mattress is at the corner of 946 and 512, between Bath and Wind Gap, actually on Route 512.
Pretty easy to get to, and I always like to tell people it's next to the Kiffle Kitchen. If they've ever bought a Kiffle, they should also have a mattress at Mountain Mattress. Let's talk about what happens and what you have here, because you handle a lot of different product for both mattresses and other things. We'll talk about those in a second. But tell us about the mattresses. I know Eclipse plays a big part in all that you do, but there's different brands.
Yeah, Eclipse has actually been in business since 1889. Two brothers from the Ukraine started making inner springs in 1892, started making mattresses. So they've been around a long time, and they developed many inner springs that are used today by many other manufacturers. So we go back quite a long way. And in fact, one of our other companies go back as far as 1866 making rope bed mattresses. So
if somebody comes in here and they're not sure if they need a firm, extra firm, soft, I mean, people all like different things. How do you just help them find the right one?
yeah, actually, the proper word is support. A lot of people use firm or hard or soft. They're in proper terms. What you're looking for is support and comfort. And at Mountain Mattress, we have decades of experience in the industry. And
so you'll fit people up. Now, you've added some chairs and some scooters things. Tell us about those.
yeah, we carry the top line of scooters and chairs. It's Golden Technology, and they're made right here in Pennsylvania.
Some of these chairs are amazing. They lift you right up and out.
Yeah, they lift chairs, but we have people in their 20s actually buying these chairs because they're actually the most comfortable recliner. The frame that the lift chair is built on is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, manufactured in the world. And again, they're made right here in Pennsylvania.
And the scooters they can get here, they're rechargeable, battery operated. They're great for getting around in case somebody can't walk right?
Yeah, and we have many options in the scooters. There's three-wheelers, four-wheelers. We have mobility wheelchairs that are just fantastic, and they're all by Golden Technologies, and they are the premier manufacturer in the industry.
Pricing. People come to, they get confused on price. A lot of mattress places. How do you handle pricing here?
Well, pricing, we're a direct dealer for Therapeutic, Eclipse, several other ones, and our pricing is direct, so you're not paying for extra middlemen, and
You get better prices.
Better prices.
I've never seen anybody walk out of here not happy.
Yeah, and actually, Mountain Mattress, our logo is "Where Friends Send Friends," and so you'll be happy you drove to Mountain Mattress.
So Nick, how do you handle delivery here? When somebody buys a mattress, is delivery extra?
Delivery in our premium sets at $4.99 and up are usually included within a 30-mile radius, and we do setup. Removal is optional at the home.
So when you say removal, are you not charging to take away the old one?
Removal's in the price. We don't get you to the desk and then add-on setup, add-on delivery. We take care of all of that when we give you the price that is included in our premium mattresses.
Okay. Well, so is there anything we're leaving out? When we talk about Mountain Mattress, and exactly, where friends send friends. A lot of mattress opportunities here. If you don't have one in stock, you can get it pretty quick. Wrap it up for us. What are we leaving out?
Mountain Mattress will custom fit you for the right mattress for you, and whether it's for a spare room, okay, or for yourself, or for you and your spouse, at Mountain Mattress, we make it right, and the price will be right, and the service will be right when you leave.
On this segment, we're joined by Jim Corvino from Corvino and VerWise. And Jim, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. I know that at Corvino and VerWise, you do taxes, all types of taxes, but most importantly, you're a specialist with the IRS. You help people resolve things, and you are certified to do that. Let's talk about that a little bit, because if someone's watching this or listening, and maybe the IRS has sent them some letters, give us a little background on how that can hurt people, because they might get frightened and they need to talk to somebody.
Well, usually people ignore the letters. They think the certified letters are the important ones, and they come into our office not opening any letters or the certified letters. And by that time, their case is pretty far gone. Many people come into our office where their bank accounts have been levied, or their wages have been garnished, and from this point our job is to draw the case back to its original source and obtain various information from the IRS with IRS files to get a picture of the IRS standpoint. Then we get information on personal finances and a history from the client and their personal life that led to this, and we begin the case. Usually Usually it's individuals. They may have gone through divorce and not filed their taxes, or they may have owed a few years and they're afraid to file their taxes. Businesses that had a downturn or had a bad debt from a large vendor or customer get into financial trouble and don't pay the payroll taxes on their employees, creating a debt. And it usually, I would say half the clients come in timely, and have come in when the case is far into the IRS, where someone's knocked on their door, hit their bank account, or levied other sources of revenue, such as pensions, investments, this type of thing.
Is it hard to resolve these things? I mean, someone could be watching and they're saying to themselves, man, I don't know what to do. You know, I get these letters and I'm not sure where to turn. I don't even know if I can afford to ever pay what they're asking me. Where do you begin? How do you begin helping someone?
Well, we have a streamlined system that we were mentored on many, many years ago, and it works for us. We begin by drawing the case back to step one and finding the sources of the problem. And as I said, the IRS viewpoint, the client's viewpoint, and find options for the clients that come in. Usually there's 4 or 5 options to resolve their problems. Unfortunately, sometimes we make it look so easy, because we've done over 7,000 cases at this time, that it's kind of repetitious for us.
Yeah, so if someone wants to come in, is it a free consultation at the beginning?
Yes, we give normally a half-hour to 40-minute free consultation to both individuals and businesses.
So that would be a really smart thing to do, because at that point they could decide what's best, if they want to proceed. Because I think I heard you say once too that if they give you the power of attorney, you handle everything and they don't have to deal with the IRS again.
It's usual 99.9% of the time that they never have to deal with the IRS. We do all that for them. Usually people come into our office who have paid major league money to another firm, and they tell us that they never get the same person twice on the phone, or they don't get responses. They paid a fortune and they got nothing. Some of them are skeptical to give us a retainer, but we do work that way. And by the time our interview is over and they meet our very handful of staff that work on their case, they're comfortable enough to hire us at that time.
Does it matter how much they owe? Some people might owe a little amount. Very rarely probably does that happen, because they put fees and levies on our taxes on there or whatever, other fees. But does it matter if it's a large amount?
No. As a matter of fact, if a client fits into a situation where they can settle with the IRS, let's just say for $2,000, sometimes $100, we've gone as low as $100. And they owe $50,000, $100,000, $10 million, whatever the fee is, that's what they fit into. And that usually is the settlement we try and attain for them.
Well, are we leaving something out? I mean, really, it's about taxes. So if you've done your taxes, first of all, they should have came to you in advance, had their taxes done right, and then none of this would be a problem. But if they ran into a situation, even if they haven't used you to do their taxes, you accept clients in that regard.
99.9% of the clients that we represent, we've never done anything for before. We do find that there are a lot of tax preparers that are unregulated and some regulated that really have not done a tip-top job in their tax return itself. That could have been the cause of why they got audited, or with respect to owing money, that probably has nothing to do with it. But 99.9% of the clients we get are not ours, of course. Our clients are kind of blue chip at this time.
Final word. Somebody's listening, or they know someone that is carrying the weight of knowing they owe the IRS. What should they do?
Well, I would say they should contact us for the free initial consultation. Many people bring their girlfriend, wife, mother, uncle who did their tax return. Whatever they would like to take to the interview, it's free. They have nothing to lose, and perhaps everything to gain.
When the flapper on this toilet got stuck last year, it wasted over 12,000 gallons of water in one weekend and cost me hundreds of dollars. Not so fun fact, 13% of household water is lost to leaks like that one. That's over 1 trillion gallons every year. And as water is becoming more expensive, that's a lot of money. To know if this toilet is causing the small drip, I can just run a quick health test. First, I shut off the water supply to the toilet. Next, I start the test. Now Flo is telling me definitively that my home is leak-free again, which means I found the leak. So, over the weekend, I'll get a new flapper and probably save hundreds of dollars this time. Nice.
Water. It's as essential as it is powerful. And in our homes, its impact often goes unnoticed. Plumbing failures and leaks are massive disruptions for the lives of millions, whether visible or not. A worldwide multi-billion-dollar epidemic endangering people's homes and potentially their health. Today, we have smart technology for our comfort, convenience, and safety. Shouldn't there be a smart solution connecting us to our water? A proactive monitor, alarm, and control system for your home water. Flo continuously analyzes your home's water pressure, temperature, and flow. Flo can detect even the smallest irregularity and allows you to shut off your water automatically wherever you may be, giving you the power to protect your home from potential damage. Flo's smartphone app can even alert your plumber to look into the problem for you, so you can keep moving on with your life. Flo's advanced technology also empowers and simplifies conservation, providing you with real-time data so you know how much water you're using and when. Finally, making the smart home complete. Join us as we take control of the most important element in our lives. Visit Flo Technologies today to learn more, and together, let's change the way we look at water in our homes.
Have you ever experienced water damage inside your home or business due to a leaky pipe or a slow drip behind a wall? Be smart. Stop the leak before it happens using the latest smart app technology. With Smart Flow Pro, your all-in-one water security system, you can monitor your pressure, water temperature, water flow, and detect leaks by phone, receiving emails, texts, or push notices, and use the automated shutoff to stop every drip from wherever you are. Are you ready for 2020? Keep your home or business 100% leak-free with Smart Flow Pro.
This house is my biggest investment.
Bob, you've got 15 minutes to get the kids to school. Love you, bye.
And I don't need any more problems. So when I learned that water damage to my house is more likely to occur than theft and fire combined, I got a Flo. Flo learns my home's water use and detects leaks anywhere in my house, no matter how small, even behind my walls. And even before I have a leak, Flo always checks for stuff that leads to leaks to help prevent them, like high water pressure and freezing temperatures. Every night, Flo automatically checks for leaks to give me peace of mind that my house is leak-free. This morning, it reported we have a small drip somewhere in my house, and I have a good idea where to check. Obviously, my son knows how to brush his teeth, and obviously, he's not the best at shutting off the water. After I tighten the handle, I can run a health test to make sure I have no other leaks. Now, Flo tells me definitively my home is leak-free again. I found my small drip, no more wasted water, and no more wasted money. I can also see what's happening with my home's water in real time. From here, I can see my water pressure, temperature, and that water is in use right now, 2.5 gallons per minute. Probably a shower.
She does this every morning.
Jennifer, let's go out of the shower.
Just 5 more minutes, Dad. What? Nice, Dad. Not cool.
Hey, don't laugh at your sister. You got 5 minutes.
What? Not fair.
And Flo is proactive. So, if a pipe bursts while I'm away, Flo detects it and shuts off the water automatically, preventing the catastrophic damage.
Have you ever experienced water damage inside your home or business due to a leaky pipe or a slow drip behind a wall? Be smart. Stop the leak before it happens using the latest smart app technology. With Smart Flow Pro, your all-in-one water security system, you can monitor your pressure, water temperature, water flow, and detect leaks by phone, receiving emails, texts, or push notices, and use the automated shutoff to stop every drip from wherever you are. Are you ready for 2020? Keep your home or business 100% leak-free with Smart Flow Pro.
Mattresses, mobility, and comfort. That's what you'll find when you visit the #1 affordable sleep solution specialist in the Lehigh Valley. Mountain Mattress is located in Moorestown, PA on Route 512 next to the Kiffle Kitchen. At Mountain Mattress, we carry Eastman House, Eclipse, Therapeutic, and many others that are designed to maximize your comfort and sleep experience. At Mountain Mattress, we offer a full line of golden recliners and lift chairs as well as scooters. Always visit Mountain Mattress, where friends send friends.